Good afternoon, Palisades High School students and parents. Mr. Heffernan, the high school principal here, to give you a few reminders and updated information as we get ready to begin the fall semester of the 2021 school year. Please be reminded that last Friday, August 21st, I sent an email out with lots of important information for the upcoming school year. If you didn't get a chance to read it, please be sure to go to your inbox, looking again for the date of August 21st to review some important information for the fall semester. On Monday, August 24th, all student schedules were opened in PowerSchool. Please be sure to go into your PowerSchool account and look for your schedule. If you forgot your PowerSchool password or username, please be sure to contact our IT staff at itstaff@palisadessd.org for more information and assistance. This coming school year, we will have 75% of our students going face-to-face, while we'll have 25% of our students going virtually. Unfortunately, there's been a delay in our science wing renovation projects, which means all of you will be learning in some form of our virtual environment through the completion of that project. First, let me talk about the new bell schedule and how important that is for you to know. Our bell schedule will be period 1, 7:40 to 9:08, period 2, 9:14 to 10:41, period 3, 10:46 to 12:45. You will notice that that is about 129 minutes, which means 30 minutes is built in there for lunch. Period 4 from 12:50 to 2:19. Once you return to the face-to-face environment, we'll have a staggered dismissal process that will run from 2:19 until 2:27. The reason that this is so important for you to know this bell schedule is because every student who was supposed to be here in the face-to-face environment and some of our students who had originally signed up to be virtual will need to log in each and every day when that class period was scheduled to meet. You will be receiving information from your teachers by the end of the day tomorrow, Thursday, August 27th. Teachers will be introducing themselves to you. They will be telling you the URL for a Google Meet, that video conference that you're going to be required to log into daily as if you were here at school going to each and every class period. The teacher will also be emailing you their course syllabus along with other important information for the start of school on September 1st. But again, I want to stress to each and every one of you that our virtual learning environment is going to look very different than it did during the spring when everything was asynchronous, meaning that you could complete the work online at your discretion and at your leisure. This year, for our face-to-face learners and some of our virtual classes, you will need to log on each and every day that class meets, at the time that class meets, for some type of activity, be it a check-in with the teacher, some direct instruction, some question and answer. In all likelihood, it won't be the entire 88 minutes. It might be a portion of the first part of the class, followed by some asynchronous activity that will be loaded into your Canvas course. So again, please look for that email from your teacher as to the Google Meet URL that you will log into at that specific time when that class meets. Coming into the school year, we do have some program changes as a result of our COVID-19 and some of the mitigation procedures that we're looking to put in place to limit exposure. So first and foremost, seniors, you know by now that in years past, we would require you to carry a minimum of 6.5 credits during your senior year. This year, we're waiving that requirement as long as you've met all of the graduation requirements and you're taking the proper classes to meet that graduation requirement. Listen, if you want to take a full load, that's 100% okay. We're giving the autonomy and the flexibility to our seniors to make that decision based upon where they currently are, the credits they need, and what their plans for the future might be and the requirements of their future plans and what they want to accomplish. If you want to drop any class that is not necessary for graduation, you must email your counselor to make that happen. Also, juniors, we are opening the door for late arrival and early dismissal if you have a study hall that naturally falls during period 1 or period 4. Please be on the lookout for an email from Mrs. Schlosser and or Mrs. Rillera with regards to procedures for applying for that privilege. And last but not least, our volunteer service experience, the VSE, we are suspending all of those requirements for this year. However, if you are somebody that completed those requirements this summer, please be sure to know that you will get bonus points in your portfolio for completing that. Some other very, very important updates as we look forward to next week. Our freshman orientation will be taking place on Monday. If you are an incoming 9th grade student, please be on the lookout for an email and more information from Mrs. Schlosser. Our back to school night has been postponed as we identify a date and the type of venue we will use to have our back to school night and introduction of teachers of their courses. We'll forward that on to you in some type of communication. For those of you going into the Palisades Cyber Academy, that's the 25% of you that have selected to go virtual during the first semester. There is an optional virtual orientation session tomorrow from 2 to 2:45 p.m. I encourage those of you who are going 100% virtual, that's the Palisades Cyber Academy students, to attend that meeting with Mrs. True and Mrs. Deemer for more information and some of the expectations of that Cyber Academy. Last but not least, I'd like to once again welcome you back to the 2021 school year. Throughout the next couple weeks, as we transition back into the building, you will hear more from me with regards to videos and information as it relates to procedures and safety protocols and guidelines that have been put in place here at Palisades High School. I look forward to seeing all of you soon. It has been an exciting few days where we finally have our teachers and our staff back in the building together for the first time since March 13th. I look forward to you, the students, returning and joining us in the very near future. Have a great day.